The Jake Asman Show will begin shortly. Thanks to all these great Patreon members who help support the show. Get your super chats ready. Jake will be here in just a moment. If you love the New York Jets, this is the place to be. And now, the Jake Asman Show.
It's fitting that it's 1,000 degrees outside because Kerry Rhodes has quite the hot take about what the Jets will do in 2026. Nick Shine will join me to talk about that and much more. It's 4th of July weekend. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Jake Asman Show. Let's hit it and get it started.
We sitting in here, we excited as hell.
Now it's time to get to work. Are you a happy guy?
Oh my goodness, let's go!
I haven't felt joy talking about the Jets in a long time. When they announced it, I went, yeah! Jets! Let's go! A new chapter for the Jets has started. Aaron Glenn and Darren Muji are tasked with shaping the future of this franchise. Will they be the ones to finally get it right? We will be here for every step of the journey on the Jake Asman Show, breaking down all the storylines, every game, and everything in between. Please subscribe and hit the like button below. Super chats, baby. Cut the line. The Jake Asman Show starts right now.
Happy birthday, America. Welcome in, everybody. It is indeed the Jake Asman Show presented by PrizePicks. Big thank you to everyone who tuned in to the radio this morning, ESPN New York. Their YouTube channel did 4 hours of radio solo, which is never easy, but the engagement from a lot of you in the YouTube chat I saw was awesome to see. So thanks to everyone who tuned in and listened in, of course, to the show this morning over at ESPN New York. This is our only show of the weekend here on a holiday weekend. It's Friday, and we say hello to a very patriotic man, Nick Shine of the Nick Shine Show. Hello, Nick.
Good morning, my friend. How are you? Happy 4th to everybody. Be safe, be smart, enjoy, and don't blow half your hand off like JPP.
Don't JPP it up this weekend. That is definitely some sage advice that everyone should follow. Everyone should stay cool as well because, full transparency, I don't have the lights on in front of me that I normally have on to make the picture look a little better. It's just too hot, man. I got the AC blasting. It doesn't make a difference. It's 104 degrees in Manhattan right now. So I will be doing the show and then leaving the city, going to Long Island where my parents live for the 4th of July weekend and enjoying some central air, which is something New York City does not have.
Nice. I'm in the basement. I might not leave it. I might just recline, watch TV. Like I really don't even want to be out in this. This is awful.
This is what it's like every day in Houston in the summer, but they actually have good air conditioning.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Novel concepts.
Very important.
Well, we got certainly some things to talk about, including a hot take, as I alluded to at the top, from one of my favorite Jets when he was a Jet during his 5 seasons. Kerry Rhodes, of course, former safety with the team. This was Kerry Rhodes, a guest on the Gangs All Here podcast with our friends Frankie V and Ryan Sampson, talking about his expectations for the Jets this season.
Kerry, Ryan wants some betting advice. He wanted to bet the over before. He's like,
oh, no. Ryan, bet the over.
Wow, okay, just like that, huh, Kerry?
That's it.
Bet the over. This team is
wow.
This is my sleeper team for the year, and I don't take that lightly at all. I've already been on the record at my, I'm at Fox Sports, so I have my own show on Sundays on Fox Sports, and I said they're my sleeper team. I said they're going to finish second in that division. So
ooh.
I think they have a chance to surprise a lot of people. You talk about maybe 9 wins, maybe 10. Like that's going to be right
ooh.
That's going to be right at that. That's a lot, but
Kerry, that's a 6-win improvement, my man. You see that happening?
Oh no, 100%. I think this team offensively they're more structured to be successful. And you talk about them playing complementary football. Defense is going to be fine if they can get some turnovers and win a couple of games that they shouldn't win. I could see them winning 10 games for sure. So I'm on the bandwagon early. You guys are hearing it here. I think they have a chance to make the playoffs.
Do they have a chance to make the playoffs? Sure. He's predicting them to make the playoffs, called them his sleeper team. Full disclosure, I hope he's right. I really do. I love Kerry Rhodes. I just don't see how the Jets are going to go from 3 wins to 10 and make the playoffs. But Nick, you're the perfect guest for this because you are an eternal optimist. So I know you're buying what Kerry Rhodes is selling there. Explain how the Jets become a playoff team this year.
Shout out to Kerry Rhodes for watching the Nick Shine show and quoting me basically word for word there. I mean, when you let's break it down though, right? It's not just saying it to say it. Like there's complementary football, I think, that we're going to see. When you break down the defense, we'll be better at the run, which will create longer passing situations. And we're built for that now with Bailey and McDonald as a duo. Offensively, we have the offensive line in place. We gave Fields a lot of time to throw last year. He just didn't throw the ball. Now you have Geno who will release it. You have the multiple tight ends. You have the running back stacked. That room is stacked. And now you add, we have a 1, and a 2 as our top 3 receivers. We have a 1 and a 2 as our top 2 tight ends. We should be able to do some exciting things on offense. Will there be inconsistency issues? Sure. I'm not saying we're going to be a 12-win team, but I think if this team stays healthy and you're building your team to stop the run and then to have these 2 speed rushers off the edge. We saw Will McDonald be a factor last year in the Pittsburgh game when it was close, in the Cleveland game, in the Cincinnati game, but we didn't have a lot of close games. Now you're adding someone who theoretically should be a better pass rusher, if not right away, but long-term in Bailey, to Will McDonald and making him the second rusher. There could be complementary football within the Jets. The defense could get stops. The offense could get out there. We could be playing with a lead sometimes. I think that it's not crazy to think there's going to be better football. And, you know, a lot of us want the in the hunt logo, right? We want to just be after Thanksgiving. Can we be in the hunt? Can we not be eliminated before, you know, mid-October like we've been many years and last year? So I'm one of those people that think if everything falls right, 8, 9 wins, you know, the ball bounces your way, someone else makes the late game blunder instead of us. I think that could be our ceiling, 8 or 9. Now, if you win games you're supposed to, and you get those tiebreakers, maybe you take the Charger game, which could be an important tiebreaker down the road for a wild card. You know, you got Denver as well and Kansas City. I don't think we're going to beat all of them, but you never know how the wild card's going to break out. You never know when other teams are going to have injuries. You never know when other teams are going to have a system or a scheme or coaching that just falls off. So I think our ceiling is 8, 9 wins. So I'm on board with this, man. I until it's not possible, I'm going to think it's possible.
Playoffs, 8, 9 wins. 9 maybe. Chances are you need 10. He's saying playoffs. Do you think this is a playoff team?
I mean, they would have to play perfect. Geno would have to be Geno from 2 years ago. And I think with the weapons that we have, I think we're going to see a lot of explosive plays, something we haven't seen in a while. Everything would have to come together perfectly. You know, and there's times where 9-win teams make the play. There's times where a 9-win team wins a division. So we don't immediately know what the benchmark is to make the playoffs. But if you're at 9 wins, you're in contention and playing important football in December. And I think every single Jet fan will sign up for competitive football in December with a chance to get in after what we've seen the last decade.
So that I agree with. But when he says, you know, the Jets are his sleeper team and they're going to make the playoffs, they're going to win 9 or 10 games. He also said later in the full interview that he thinks the Jets are the second best team in the AFC East. Their path to actually making the playoffs, if you want to entertain the conversation, is to be the second best team in their own division. If you don't beat division opponents, you don't have a chance. The Jets last year did not win a single division game. Miami has owned them, and Miami is supposed to be a team that's not any good this year, like the Jets. They're tanking, everyone keeps saying, right? You got to beat the Dolphins twice. Can you get a win against New England? Can you get a win against Buffalo? Can you find one win there, beat the Dolphins twice, and at least be 3-3? In your division? Like, if you want to entertain the Jets being a playoff team, he casually throws out there, well, you know, they could win a game or 2 that they're not supposed to, as if that's easy. The Jets never do that. That's why they're the Jets. So that has to change. Otherwise, when I hear him say the Jets are a sleeper team, unfortunately, I think of this.
So Daniel Jeremiah's top 50 prospects as Aaron Glenn looks on for the Jets. Fernando Mendoza 1. Jeremiah Love, who we'll also see on Saturday here on NFL Network, the running back from Notre Dame 2.
That's what I think of.
Well, listen, Are we a team that if you say we're a playoff team, everyone's going to agree? No. Is there a lot of things that have to improve to
People are
even
gonna
be
laugh.
in that conversation? Yeah. But I mean, I don't think you can look at this roster. If you take away them being the Jets and you look at the roster, I think this is one of the better rosters we've had in recent memory, since the 15 team. Now, that's not a high bar to clear, but I think that what they're doing with development, and they have the 3 pieces on the offensive line in place long term. You got the 3 weapons at the top with Wilson, Cooper, and Mitchell, all premium picks. You have your tight ends, both premium picks. You have your running back who just got an extension. You got Braylon Allen, who should be a nice compliment to him. It's there. If you had a Matthew Stafford or a Joe Burrow with this roster, they'd be talking about probably one of the best offenses in football. Now, granted, it's Geno, but I don't think it's crazy to say we should be a middle-of-the-pack offense, a middle-of-the-pack defense, and certain games can go our way, and we're going to win more than people think. Also, you said earlier that the Jets don't ever win games. Jake, any game that we win, we're not supposed to. Any win that we've gotten, we're not supposed to get.
Well, I mean, look, they got to change the narrative. It starts week 1 when you and I are going to be down in Nashville for that. Get off to a good start, build some confidence. And this fan base wants to believe. They just need to be given a real reason to believe. And I think that's a big part of all this. Again, I hope Kerry Rhodes is right, but I think he's very casual on, well, they just won a couple games they're not supposed to. The defense, he's like, it will be better. Like, yeah, of course it will be better. It was 32nd in the league last year. The head coach said play calling is his superpower. It better be better. He's taken over that side of the ball. I think we all agree that Geno, even if he's not what he was in Seattle, is so much better than anything we saw last year. So there's some things to point to, real improvement. But this league is still about who your coach is and who your quarterback is. And unfortunately for us Jet fans, the 2 biggest question marks, I think, with this team are what Geno has left and if Aaron Glenn's just a good coach or a competent coach at any capacity going into his second year.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't all start with Glenn. I think adding Reich to this coaching staff and having a veteran and having someone who's been a head coach and having somebody that he can rely on and have someone that he can trust with the offense will be a big benefit for this roster and us as fans. Now, I like Glenn going back to his comfort zone. I don't think he was comfortable just being the head coach last year. I think he'll be more comfortable being more involved in the game. Will that lead to an improved defense? We'll see. I mean, you look at the talent that we've added, you look at the leadership that we've added, you look at the playmakers that we've added, and the potential with Pons and Bailey coming in as well. And let's not forget Jackson, who's going to help on the defensive front. You look at the effort that they made to get better on the defensive line in order to let Bailey and McDonald do what they can do. You can't have 3rd and 3s, you can't have 3rd and 2s. You got to be able to stop the run. You got to be able to have 3rd and 8s or longer and then have these guys be able to change the game with their speed rushing. You're not going to be able to stop both of them.
Let's hope. Let's certainly hope. We need big years from those guys to kind of set the tone for what this defense wants to be. Nick Shine is my guest. Hit the like button if you're joining us. Happy Friday, everyone. July 4th Eve. We're presented by PrizePicks. Check this out. If you're going to be watching Joey Chestnut do what he does best, eat hot dogs tomorrow, PrizePicks has got a great special in most states. If you open up the app, Joey Chestnut, a little special going right now. All he has to do is eat 1 hot dog. For context, he ate 71 last year, which was a down year for Mr. Chestnut. I believe the all-time record he set in 2021 was 76. So have Joey Chestnut eating at least 1 hot dog, one of the plays in your lineup over at PrizePicks. Use that code on the screen there, HMA. And when you sign up and put $5 into your PrizePick app, you get $50 to play with immediately in lineup. So check it out. A really fun PrizePick promotion I wanted to share with the Asmaniac audience here. Chestnut, the GOAT of competitive eating, will have at least 1 hot dog consumed tomorrow, and then you're on your way to potentially winning a lineup. Are you a Chestnut fan, Nick? Will you tune in to the hot dog contest on ESPN?
I will check it out. I was on my honeymoon in Puerto Rico at the Intercontinental screaming off the 14th balcony when he won that America got the title in 2007. So I've been a Chestnut fan. It's been almost 20 years with his run. I'm very curious how this level of heat will impact.
Is he built for the heat of NYC. I think he is, but not everyone is. It is going to be brutal out there in Coney Island tomorrow.
Yeah, and granted, it's 4th of July every year, but this year's different here in our region.
It's 104 degrees.
It's bad. It feels like 111. That's horrible.
This
is why I love winter. You can hide from the cold. You can layer up. You can't hide from this.
No, it's coming everywhere.
I'm so upset. I'm getting high pitched.
Some stats on Joey Chestnut that I wanted to share. So Chestnut last year, 70 and a half hot dogs, his 7th instance of eating 70 plus hot dogs in a single contest. His personal all-time record is 76. Again, he set that back in 2021, but he also owns the record of 141 hard-boiled eggs in 8 minutes, 53 soft beef tacos in 10 minutes, 118 jalapeno poppers in 10 minutes, 121 Twinkies in 6 minutes, 25 and a half ice cream sandwiches in 6 minutes, and 28 pounds of poutine in 10 minutes. I asked this question to my producers on the radio this morning. Which one of those categories do you think you'd have the best shot at breaking the Chestnut world record?
Twinkies.
Going with the Twinkie. I thought you were going to go
spongy,
with the ice
they're
cream
light.
sandwiches.
I hate bread, but they're spongy and they're light, and they, that would probably, I don't have a chance of breaking any of them, but I think in my eating prime, I think that if I was going to enter any contest, it would be the Twinkie one.
I think I'd go ice cream sandwich, but imagine the brain freeze as you're trying to consume that many ice cream sandwiches.
No, me and my daughter would race with ice cream sandwiches when she was younger. That was a fun thing that we would do, but it would be one, and it's like, all right, done. Like, that's a wrap.
Well, anyway, if you're watching the hot dog contest, sign up to PrizePicks, take advantage of the offer for our guy, Joey Jaws. Joey Chestnut. Hit the like button, comments, questions, super chats. We'll cut the line. We're going to do plenty of calls on the show. Great giveaway today. As long as we get 20 people on the raffle wheel, I have a signed helmet. One side is signed by the great Marty Lyons. The other side is signed by Nick Shine's dear friend, Wesley Walker. So Wesley Walker, Marty Lyons, signed helmet up for grabs at the end of the show. Wesley is going to be joining Jets Worldwide tonight at 7:30. Shout out to Johnny Boy and Snowball and their show having Wesley on. So I wanted to do something cool and pay homage to one of the great Jets ever. And a little added bonus. Marty Lyons signed this helmet as well. So signed helmet by 2 Jet legends for 1. That is up for grabs later on during today's stream. And the Asmaniac weekly raffle will be early next week because we're not doing shows this weekend for the holiday. So the following items will all be up for grabs. Looking like Monday morning will be the day for that. Joe Namath signed football, Joe Klecko signed helmet, Wayne Corbett signed football, a Jets jersey of your choosing, and 2 tickets to our event, Gangrene Beach Club on July 11th, featuring Nick Shine and Wayne Corbett. Comments, questions, your super chat.
You put me before Wayne Corbett? Thank you, Jake.
Nick Shine,
I made it.
Wayne Corbett. Oh, yeah.
Mama, I made it.
Gangrene Beach Club, baby. Get ready. It is all happening. A couple super chats I want to hit before we get to some other Jet topics here. New Jets fan Ali says, go USA. Amen. USA all the way. Chuck checks in, listening to the show from my mail truck in Northport. Brutal out there. Stay safe, people. Chuck, thanks for listening. And yeah, absolutely. It is definitely a brutal out there. Kashmir says, what rookie do you think has a chance to be a Pro Bowler this year and can make a huge impact on offense or defense this year? If I can only pick one of the Jets rookies that I think has the best chance to make the Pro Bowl, I'm taking David Bailey. They said he was the most ready to go pass rusher. David Bailey would be my pick. There's too much projection with Sadiq. There's too much relying on Geno Smith for Omar Cooper and Sadiq for that matter. Pons I like, but how often does a second-round corner make a Pro Bowl? To me, it's the number 2 pick in the draft. If I had to take one that has the best shot at it, I'd go David Bailey.
I would go Sadiq since you took Bailey. And I think that, this is a guy who's also a person who should be at the top of his position very quickly in this league in the next couple of years. He should be in that discussion. And, listen, Geno gets the ball out, man. Geno throws the ball, whether we're down or whether it's just how the things fall. I think Sadiq's going to very quickly maybe by the end of the year, be in the discussion of one of the better tight ends in football. Maybe not in the top 5, but I think he will start rising week after week. We're going to see some spectacular plays over the middle. I think if I would take Bailey, but just to have someone different, I'll go with Sadiq.
I probably would go with Sadiq as my second option because we have seen the young tight end come into the league last couple of years and blossom. I'm not saying Sadiq's going to be Brock Bowers, but I do think if I wasn't going to go Bailey, I think I would go with Sadiq as my second option. I think there's something to that.
Yeah, there's both of these guys should be right when you're drafted here, like with Membo. When you're drafted that high, you should be in the discussion of one of the best in your position in the foreseeable future. That's how it works. I know we're not used to that with so many draft bombs that we've had, but I mean, these guys are extremely talented. They played at big time programs. They should be able to make an impact on the field and quickly.
Super chats, cut the line. Addy in the house. He says, role reversal. Jake, 3 things that give you hope for the season. Nick, 3 things that concern you. I love you. Nick Shine. It's a great question. What gives me hope
really
is the offensive line. I think if you have a good offensive line, your quarterback has a chance unless he's Brady Cook or Justin Fields who just can't throw. I think Gino's a professional. So the offensive line gives me some hope. I think the just veteran leadership they added in general gives me some hope. I think Demario Davis and Minka are huge for that defense. Full year of Harrison Phillips here, working with a guy like Tavondre Sweat, I think is a positive. Obviously, the offense has some young talent that could take a step forward, but I think they needed some better leadership there. And the last thing that gives me some hope is I think Frank Reich is a pro, and at least we'll have a professional offensive operation. So I'd go with that as my final thing. There's some others I can come up with, but those are the first things that stood out to me. And now you got to be the negative guy, Nick Shine. What are the concerns you have?
All right. So if I got to put on my Jake Asman hat here, the offensive line health. Last year, we had them start every game together. The chances of the Jets doing that back-to-back years is probably going to be slim to none. So who and for how long guys miss time is going to be a concern with me with that offensive line, because everything that we want to do is going to be based off of them, and I'm not in love with the depth that we have. So I'll say the offensive line. I will say Gino's off the field concerns, and will they roll over or will more come out? And how is that going to impact with the team chemistry and training camp? That's something to keep an eye on. I know when Gino plays, he'll throw the ball, but I'm hoping that there's not storylines off the field that are taking over the Jets on the field play, which we've seen in many years. And I will say something that concerns me. Not having an elite corner. We have guys who are all role players in the secondary, and are there going to be games where we just get picked on because we don't have that top of the line corner that we can throw on a top of the line wide receiver? So I think they're going to have to rely more on scheme, but that does concern me that you can't throw your 1A on their 1A and just worry about the other 10 guys on offense. And damn, Addy, that sucked. Don't ever make me do that again.
Great question, Addy. That is
great. That was fun.
That was very well done. Doc Jet fan in the raffle for 2. He's our first person on the wheel. Again, 18 to go. If we're going to spin the wheel at the end of this show for a signed helmet by Wesley Walker and our guy, Marty Lyons, who I think I've mentioned this, but for those who maybe were away, didn't remember, for the second year in a row, we will be broadcasting our show from the Marty Lyons charity golf outing on Long Island at the end of this month. We raised a bunch of money last year for Marty's foundation, so we're going to try and do that again. We'll have a bunch of Jet legends who are going to be there, join us in person for the second year in a row, so that'll be at the end of the month, but we're going to do some charity stuff for Marty at the end of the month. And I'm working with a guy who is a Titans YouTuber, longtime radio guy in the market, Jared Stillman. Want to do something for CJ, Chris Johnson, former Jet, Titan, obviously, ALS, raise some money for an ALS foundation ahead of Jets Titans week 1. So we got some charity endeavors coming up over the next few weeks. So stick around for additional information on that. Shout out to our dear friend Rick Kent, who is the first to gift memberships this afternoon. It's about to be the afternoon. Rick Kent in the Asmaniac raffle for 5. Let's go.
And here we go. Let's go. Let's go.
Rick's 5 memberships went to Brady Strong, Smitty PA, JC Medina, Bill Clinton 69, Professor Piff, all receiving a gifted membership from Red.
Shut up. Let's go.
You don't think Bill Clinton 69 is his actual name?
I mean, it's a way of life, that's for sure.
Just ask Lou B about that one. My God. Here's a question I have for you, Nick. You and I were talking off air. You seem to be expecting a lot from Will McDonald and Bailey right away. You think they could be an elite pass rushing duo in year one together here?
I really do. And like I said earlier, when you look at McDonald and you looked at the Pittsburgh, the Cleveland, Cincinnati games, those were games we were in it late. Those were games where the offensive linemen are getting worn down. And Will McDonald was at his best. Now, we were so awful at football for the first 3 quarters, he didn't get a chance week to week to be impactful late in the game. We were so blown out of so many games, he didn't have that opportunity where the other team had to throw in the pocket late in the game. So, and now you take the number 2 overall pick, the first defensive player drafted. And when you're looking at guys who have been drafted up in the top 2 or 3, you're looking at Bosa, you're looking at Garrett, you're looking at Von Miller was up there, Will Anderson was up there. You're looking at guys who are 15 plus a year and in defensive player of the year type of discussions. So the pairing of these two, along with the run defense being better with Sweat, who is going to be my MVP. You know how much I've been screaming to have a big fatty in the middle of this defense for many years. I hated that about the Saleh ideology. I didn't like that we had undersized guys at every position. And we saw when the other team wanted to run the ball at will, they could. Now, when you have Sweat and you add Jackson and you add Animata and you add these guys who are very good and DeMario Davis in the middle, we're going to be very good up the middle. So you want to funnel that outside where you have your speed, where Sherwood can track, where McDonald and Bailey can break off and get away from the tackles and track things down. You're going to be in better positions to rush the passer. And if you're getting 3rd and 6 and longer time and time again with Bailey and McDonald, I think this could be really fun to watch these two race to the quarterback. You know, if it's 3rd and 3, they're going to be neutralized. And Will McDonald was neutralized a lot. But Will's been impactful when he's had opportunities to be impactful late in the game. It's our job as an offense and then the rest of the team to give him those opportunities. And now you're adding Bailey. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if these two combine for 20 sacks this year. I'm going big on it. I'm going Kerry Rhodes level there. Between McDonald and Bailey, yeah. I think they both
McDonald had 8
10.
last year. How many do you see him having this year then?
He got 8, and we were irrelevant in 3 quarters of 10 games. So I think
four
he
came in one game, though. And like the beginning of the year, there were some close games, and he was quiet.
I think that both of them, I mean, I'm looking at either one of them between 8 and 12, right? Like 8 and 12. One of them is a little better than the other.
This defense should be pretty good. If you're telling me you're going to have 20 sacks on those two guys?
Why can't one of them get 12 and the other one get 8? They're both top 15 draft picks. That's the numbers they should be getting on a team that's middle of the pack.
McDonald could be a double-digit sack guy. That's not crazy. Bailey, I mean, there's a reason why his sack number is set around 6 right now, 6.5. You know, Myles Garrett had 7 sacks as a rookie. I'd take that from Bailey with the arrow pointed up, we feel like, by the end of the year.
I just think that the Jets are going to be in tight games week after week, and that will allow us to have more pass rushing opportunities than we've had in recent memory. You know, our numbers get neutralized because teams start running the ball and throwing screens midway through the second quarter because it's 24-3. So when you're looking at competitive football and the game goes on and there's more pass rushing opportunities, and dare I say we're playing with a lead late in the game, these are the moments you see it. Cincinnati, Cleveland, and Pitt. Those are the 3 games that the other team had to do something late, and McDonald made impact. Give him more opportunities to make impact and watch what this guy does.
Man, oh, man.
Dare I say that they're the dream team? Awesome shirt, by the way. I was in 8th grade in 92, and I had that shirt. I was just graduating 8th grade that summer. I had that exact shirt. That is fantastic, Jake.
I appreciate you. I hope McDonald and Bailey are like Michael Jordan and Patrick Ewing on the dream team together. All right.
Not the name I would have chose, but I get why you did it.
Ladies and gentlemen, memberships are flying off the shelves today. Joe Baxter, shout out to Joe. He gifted 5 channel memberships to the best community in all of sports. Hit it, Adam Shine.
I was obsessed with Sadiq, certified freak. 7 days a week, has a hernia tweak. Obsessed with Sadiq, certified freak. Trying to critique what I read in Newsweek. Obsessed with Sadiq, certified freak. Trying to take a peek at his manly physique. Obsessed with Sadiq, certified freak. Time to take a leak and play hide and go seek.
Oh, yeah. These are from Joe Baxter. Joe, you're in the raffle at the end of the show for 5. B. Murky, Skip Donahue, Jace JM, Godish, and Bleed for Green, all receiving a gifted membership. And we have the king on the line, NBA champion King Lowski in the Asmaniac raffle for 5.
Who let the dog out? Who let the dog out? Don't leave. Who let the dog out? Don't leave.
The king made the following 5 channel members: Seth the OG, Joe M77, Dominic Jets, Razel the Great, and Incel Allen, all receiving a gifted membership from our guy, King Lowski. We have, 5, 10, 15, 17 names on the wheel. 3 more, and we'll have a raffle. 1 more, and we'll have a raffle. Candyman in for 2. Nick, always positive. Jake, don't let go of the rope.
Just don't let go of the rope.
I would never. Now, the rope might be around my neck by the time this Jet season comes to an end, but I'm going nowhere.
M123 had a great comment. He said, Nick, being conservative, he wants to say 30. I had it at 25 when we first drafted Bailey. I've come down to 20. So I'm reeling myself in, guys. I'm reeling myself in, but I just think that these two are going to be electric together. I really, truly do. And I think it's going to be fun watching the Jets rush the passer again. I've always said that one of the most exciting things for me back in the day was being at a home game. We had a lead. The other team gets the ball. It's their last chance. The crowd is up and in a frenzy trying to cheer that team on. The last time we had that was the Buffalo game when we beat them at home, when Huff knocked out the sack on Josh Allen, knocked the ball out, and then Josh Allen had to throw the ball 73 yards in the air deep, and then it was incomplete. But that was the last time I've been at a game where the crowd is up and in a frenzy to win a game.
The way I look at it, for what you're saying to happen, the biggest thing they got to do is stop the run first. They got to be so good against the run to give yourself the opportunity to actually rush the passer. Tavondre Sweat's a big part of that. He was the big addition. He's big. He fits what Glenn wants to do in the 3-4. Phillips is a part of that. Onyemata is really good against the run. Demario Davis raved about how good he is against the run. He's like, any defense I've ever been a part of with him, we've been top 3 against the run. If the Jets are third best at stopping the run, that allows David Bailey and Will McDonald to get on the field on 3rd down and try and do what you think they're actually going to be able to do.
Yeah. I think they'll be able to do that. I think that was the effort. I think that's the design. And I think the design of this defense is now, I think the way you attack that now, just to not be positive and be realistic with it, you attack the Jets with the pass in early downs, and then you kind of loosen it up for 3rd down. You can't just try to run it on 1st down, and we bring out Sweat and Jackson and others. You're going to have to attack the Jets in reverse. You're going to have to throw it early in the down to then open up the run.
Ladies and gentlemen, Rick Kent in the raffle for another 5. He's the leader in the clubhouse. Let's go! Rick up to 10 entries. We are officially having an Asmaniac raffle at the end of the show. Allison Tuckwab, Jet Page Plain, Wizard Wonder 99, AB Baby, and Sean MD, all receiving a channel membership there from Rick Kent. Hit the like button if you're just joining us. Got Nick Shine with us. We're going to get to a couple of calls on the Gusbuster Umbrella hotline. All right, Mr. Optimist.
What's up, brother?
I need the Jet record for the first 4 games.
2-2. We win Tennessee, and then we take one of the next 3. We're 2-2 after 4.
They better be at least 2-2. Can't be
You're going
0-4.
at least. So you sound more optimistic than me.
No, I'm just saying if we're gonna have a season, like they have to find a way to win week 1, and then it's not impossible to think they could win one of the next 3. You lose week 1, why would I think that you're not starting 0-4?
Yeah, I think the Tennessee game we take, and then like I said, if you take one of the next 3, but to tell me if we're going to have a season, it's how did the 2 losses look there, right? Like if we go 2-2, if you're getting cooked in 2 of those games, right? If Detroit's putting 45 on you and they're moving up and down the field at will, and then Chicago does the same thing, all right, it might be ugly. But if you're playing, say you lose those 2 games, one's 27-24. Okay, they hit a late field goal. You're playing with a playoff team from last year. You go to Chicago the next week, you lose 30-24. You're in these games. It's telling me that we're going to have something here, and it's trending in the right direction. If you're getting blown out, it's going to be, oh, shit, here we go again.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Doc in the house with a super chat. He's in the raffle for 2, of course. It's okay to dream playouts, but all 5 have to happen. 1, mostly everyone stays healthy. 2, AG and staff can coach. 3, hit on all the rookie picks. 4, special teams wins 2 to 3 games. 5, Geno performs at his best. I would add this for the special teams note. It doesn't cost them any games. Like last year, special teams won them games. It needs to be a reason that they don't lose any games. I can't expect the Jets special teams to be as dominant as they were last year because they were historically great. I'm sure they'll be good. I worry about kicker, though. I wanted Nick Folk back. They didn't keep him. It's the only real gripe I have with Muji's offseason moves. I would have paid Nick Folk and made sure he wasn't going anywhere.
Yeah, I mean, the Gibson fumble on having the ball in the wrong hand in the Steeler game changed that entire game, and that gave us all. It's amazing that we had that horrible moment with specials, and then they went on to be one of the greatest special teams in recent memory. So, yeah, I've been very vocal about Banjo. Banjo's done a tremendous job. He had one of the greatest special team groups in recent memory. But the final notch on his belt that he needs, go find a kicker, develop a kicker, and get a long-term kicker here. Like we're always searching, the bottom of the barrel to bring a guy in that other teams don't want. Go get it, find a guy and develop him, and get a guy who can. All these young kids now are kicking 65-yarders like it's nothing, and they're hitting the net for crying out loud doing it. Go get a guy with a great leg, teach him his mechanics, and get a reliable kicker. That's the last thing he has to do. He got rid of Morstead. Fans went nuts. He found an upgrade. Do the same thing at kicker. We questioned it last year with punter. See what he can do here with kicker. That's his biggest question mark and only question mark, really.
You're not wrong. As far as Geno goes, I need Geno to be top 18 quarterback in the league. Is that him at his best, or was he better than that in Seattle? He probably had one of those years he was better than that. I need him to be like what he was his last year in Seattle, and they still won 10 games.
Yeah.
If you want them to be a playoff team, I'm talking about specifically.
Yeah. Statistically, there will be weeks Geno's a top 10 passer. And then there'll be weeks he's 20 to 32. Like, let's be real about that. Like, there will be weeks where the offense is clicking. And it's not just on Geno. We have guys who are going to be able to catch and run from all levels of the field. It's not going to be him just having to put that weight on his shoulders. He can throw a 5-yard out, and we could turn it up and make an explosive play out of it. So there's going to be opportunities on these guys to make plays. And when you have so many weapons, it's going to be fun to watch. And you just get the ball out on time, and the design and the scheme should be made so that you can catch and run. How much have we wanted to see Garrett Wilson 15, 20 yards downfield, catch the ball, make a move, juke the safety, and take it the distance? We saw it maybe once or twice. He's usually catching in traffic, having to do a spectacular catch. How about just hitting him in rhythm? We haven't really seen that. So the ball coming out on time with the speed that we have with all of our weapons, there's going to be weeks where we're looking at each other like I've never seen an offense like this in recent memory. And then there's going to be weeks where like, son of a bitch, this is why he's bounced around to team to team to team. Like, that's the reality of it.
Stop it. He's leading us. He's our guy. He's taking us to the promised land.
I just feel like he's the guy that's going to lead us to the promised land.
Stop it, Nick Shine. You sound ridiculous, Nick Shine.
Believe in Eugene. That works. Huh? Believe in Eugene.
I'm with it.
Let's get to some of your calls. So this guy was on hold, tried to get on the radio show. I tried to squeeze him in, and we just ran out of time. So, ladies and gentlemen, he's first up today on the Gusbuster Umbrella Hotline.
Purple belt Mike, he loves the dark night. He's got a green pool and he jumps right in. Maybe someday he'll get a brown belt, but for now he's just that purple belt Mike. Purple belt Mike, it might be purple, but he can still kick your dirty ass.
Oh, fuck. My pool is actually blue right now, so maybe I should jump in it.
Today's a great day to be
Nonsense.
in the pool.
Yeah, I'm going to hop in after this call.
You gonna skinny dip or will you have clothing on?
Well, to be decided.
Oh, yeah.
If you walk outside without the bathing suit, you're going to be like, F this, and just strip as you walk into the pool. It's going to be like when you're used to...
I haven't been outside all day, so I don't know.
Don't. I had to shoot out to the store. Don't do it.
If you're going outside, jump in the pool as quickly as possible.
Yeah, I'll head right in. So, question about the Knicks, and you could punch in here too, Nick. So, obviously, we have to replace Mitchell Robinson, and part of what I was looking at is what would be a good story, but also a good fit. And I was thinking maybe Porzingis will come here, and he could defend the rim.
He'll take the minimum.
I think he would take the minimum. You don't think he would? Because he said in the past how he was sad about things that happened in New York, and he could like right the wrong.
That's a lot of money, though, man. He's a guy that can make probably $20 million a year. Still,
you think he can make $20 million? I thought we can give him like 10.
I don't think the Knicks have $10 million to give right now.
I think we have 8. 8 was what we had,
and they're not going to want to use all that on Porzingis. Then have no roster flexibility.
Well, who would you think now, looking at NBA free agents and whoever, who can we get that's going to be good?
Also, Porzingis signed a new deal with the Warriors.
Oh, fuck. Did he really? I missed that, man.
2 for $40.
When
Just
was
get
this?
LeBron, bro. Relive it. He's taking the talents to Midtown.
LeBron's not going to be. What is LeBron? 6'8"?
Yeah, he's not coming to the Knicks.
We need a 7-footer at least to replace Mitch.
I also don't want LeBron. There's something satisfying about the fact that the Knicks were able to win this title without him, and now it's like, he would only have came if they had lost. Rich Paul, his agent, said today, it's like, well, we don't need you. The Knicks are now in a position where they could say thanks, but no thanks to LeBron. You had your chance multiple times. You chose not to, and the Knicks didn't need you to get it done.
Look,
I heard LeBron just enrolled in classes at Villanova just to fit in with the Knicks.
I would take LeBron for the minimum, but that would be it. And that would never happen because he would never take the minimum.
Well, I think he would take the minimum for the right team, and that could have been the Knicks if they didn't win, but the Knicks aren't going to do it. They don't need him.
I don't know. I would take him for the minimum, though. He is definitely more than a minimum.
I wouldn't. I don't need LeBron. I don't want to mess with the chemistry of the team. Like the Knicks were a team. That's what made them so likable and special.
I said it jokingly. You don't want that.
Yeah.
This team has too much good going on.
LeBron should go back to Cleveland, get the farewell tour. He makes them better. Instant plug and play starter in there next to Harden and Donovan Mitchell, and call it a career after one more year in Cleveland, where he's going to be most known for being a Cav in his NBA career. Anyway.
He should go out there. He should have never left.
Who are we looking at?
He should go out
there. Replacements.
Kayvon Looney. They're going to end up, I think, having to trade for someone. I don't know who the answer is right now, but the buyout market's not great. Maybe DeAndre Ayton if he becomes available.
All right, we
trust Leon Rose.
Yeah,
I think he knows what he's doing.
Just Cat. We have to go on with another backup center. We have to.
They will get someone. Now go jump in the pool and let us know how it is.
Before I go, are you going to do an Asmaniac Knicks game this year?
Yes. I wanted to do this past year, but we got the we kind of ran out of time with the dates, and it was going to be way more expensive, so I just didn't want to organize the whole thing and not have enough people be able to go. But this year we'll definitely do another Asmaniac Nick outing, because it also made me a partial Knicks season ticket holder, which means face value on playoff seats, which would have saved me a fortune for the NBA Finals.
Hell yeah. All right, bro. Peace.
Ladies and gentlemen.
See you good, buddy.
PBM.
Oh, shit. You son of a bitch. I just got a little gas. Whips Samuel right into the barbed wire, and you're going, oh! Ah!
Hey, Ghost, can you put a light on?
Like 100,000 bolts go right through your fucking body like lightning rod goes.
Hey, Pitts, put a light on.
People used to call me Pits. That's why I shave my goddamn body here. That's why I shave my pits. That's why I want to stay fresh.
Why did they call you Pitts?
Because I used to stink. Buenos dias, amigos. And that hot
used to
dog
stink.
Back then I used to smell that bad, but not anymore. That's why you use Tree or you can use Old Spice. And this morning, good day, I went to Dollar Tree and got me my gun control that I needed, and I wouldn't mind doing a little pew.
You went to Dollar Tree for gun control?
Yeah, I had to go pick up some give me a break, break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar. Give me a break, break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar.
Hey, can you put your light on? We can't see you.
It's a chocolatey taste that'll make your day. Wherever you go, you hear the people say, give me a break, break me off a piece of that, break me off a piece of that, break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar.
That was brilliant.
Hey, Kit Kat is still the king.
Now, what does
Do you
Kit
ever
Kat
think
have to
about
do with
walking
guns?
when you go on these rants? You might weigh like 80 pounds.
I feel good.
All right.
Still feel good. It's just I'm getting ready for football season. We are now approaching. We're getting closer and closer to that preseason. I can sense it. You can feel it. You can urge it.
You smell
Tampa.
it?
Oh yeah. But that hot dog contest. 71 hot dogs, huh? Is this true? This one guy down 71 hot dogs.
You don't know who Joey Chestnut is, Beast? I figured he'd be a hero of yours.
I've heard the name. I've heard it before.
You've heard the name.
I've heard about him on the circuit.
Does he have the balls enough to down 71 Polish sausages off the grill?
Do you think you could eat more sausages than Joey Chestnut, Beast?
If I was, yeah, man, I'd be high as a kite, man. And you can hear Snoop Dogg in the back singing, "Smoke weed every day." Woo!
Jake, give Beast the list of food items that you gave me before and see what he could do. He probably do all of them.
Beast. Joey Chestnut has the record in all these food categories: 141 hard-boiled eggs in 8 minutes, 53. Let me finish. 53 soft beef tacos in 10 minutes, 118 jalapeno poppers in 10 minutes, 121 Twinkies in 6 minutes, 25 and a half ice cream sandwiches in 6 minutes, and 28 pounds of poutine in 10 minutes. Which one do you think you could take down Chestnut in?
Oh boy. Oh, if I had been as high as a kite, I'd be going, give me some of the Twinkies, man.
All right, I changed my answer from before. I changed my answer.
I take some of the Twinkies, man. Hey, just do like Bill Cosby once said. Hey, some people want to get high after they get high and then they become paranoid. Yeah, look at the guy at Burger King, and he took a piece of meat and it was all brown.
Yeah, Bill Cosby also said, "Here, drink this." So let's not quote him.
Hey, Bill Cosby's one of my favorites. Hey, who do you think gave a little hey, Fat Albert. Hey, it's me, it's Fat Albert. Hey, it's Fat.
Hey, Beast, what are you doing for 4th of July? Are you going to be celebrating our great country?
I'm gonna grill. So get out of the way, Chico. The master. Stand back. Don't you touch a thing. Not one finger. Not one finger. We were ready. Mexico versus England. I'm ready to see it finally go down.
What about the U.S. versus Belgium? Your home country.
I'm gonna be what? Hey, I got friends in Chivas. I have friends in Pumas, UNAM, Necaxa, even Cruz Azul, even some of the all-time greats like Necaxa. Sure, and I'm not great friends with Team America from Mexico. Nope, that's not for me. No, I'm not the kind of person. But I'm gonna say this once, and I'm gonna say this only one time only. I'm ready for football. I'm ready to eat a football. I'm ready for a football cup. a football
Wait a
cake.
second. Wait a second. Did you just say you're ready to eat a football?
Oh, there's a new video.
That's right. You know it's kind of a football. There's football cakes.
Now,
Hey.
Beast, why didn't you tell us you're in the hot dog contest tomorrow at Coney Island?
Somebody's drinking his high Kool-Aid again with the free sugar going. Wee, 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 wee. Someone must have had a little way too much Kool-Aid for his digest this morning. And don't worry, I'll be doing my best David Mustaine going, tell him to read his digest, feeling paranoid, just kind of phobic. Hey.
When you eat this
The
football,
hot dogs are not going to be like this. No.
will you put mustard on it or ketchup?
Hey, in the words of the great Tim Allen, yeah, double your pleasure, double your fun. But I'm not going to have those hot dogs like that. They're going to be grilled 100% all the way. Grilled is my way of doing it, not boiled. Boiled is disgusting. I'm not a boiled person. I like grilled. Oh, shit. You son of a bitch. I just got a little gas.
Covered a lot of ground there with Beast. Good luck in the contest tomorrow.
Yeah.
Joe Baxter's in the Asmaniac raffle for 5. Joe, thank you.
People used to call me Pits. That's why I shave my goddamn body here. That's why I shave my pits. That's why I want to stay fresh.
Why did they call you Pits?
Because I used to stink.
Fair enough. Brandon Marin, Doug Welsh, Peter Lau, Private for Life, Darren Mank below, all receiving a gifted membership from Joe. We got the raffle at the end of the show. For those who tuned in late, Wesley Walker and Marty Lyons. It's a helmet signed by both Jet legends. Each side of the helmet is the signature. Wesley Walker going on Jets Worldwide later. So I'm like, we haven't done a Wesley prize in a while. Let's do that for our show today. If you're on hold, stay there. We're going to get to more of your calls before we do the raffle at the end of the show. Let's say hello to Brandon, who's next today. Hello, Brandon.
I hope the robot sound's not going off, is it?
Oh, it's going off all right.
How's it going, Jake?
It's going well. How are you, robot?
I just got a membership not too long ago, and someone gifted me a membership, so I just want to shout them out. I'm not sure who it was.
What's your name in the YouTube chat?
Please say Bill Clinton 69. Ah, damn.
Brandon. I don't know who got it, who gifted it to you, but very kind of them to do so.
Yeah, shout out to him, man. What you call? I heard you earlier saying that you guys wouldn't want LeBron. And well, just because you think.
Brandon, try and call back, and I'll bump you to the front of the line. See if you can call in from your computer because your phone was getting worse connection-wise.
Joe Baxter gifted Brandon.
Joe Baxter is the person you should thank, Brandon. Hey, speaking of people we thank, how about this? On a Football Friday show, 20 memberships from the Frank P. Hit it. Frank P. in for 20. God, do I wish it was actually raining outside, but look, raining memberships we'll have to do. Grab the Gustbuster. 20 names to read off. Again, this is the final show till Monday when we're going to do the raffle. So enter for the weekly raffle, and you'll be in for the Wesley Walker, Marty Lyons helmet at the end of this one. Get your entries in. King Hudson, Useless Bob, Peter Rose, Ma Chow, Michael Marino, Spin Max Dave, Matias Morales, Colada Quad, New Q, Phantom Green and White, Jared Mount, Blitz League, Crappy, Randall Schwab, Venega Verobis, Joe M, Travis Fium, Abuska Abibuchimo, Kicking It with Chaos, all receiving a gifted membership there from our guy, Frank P., who is the leader now in the clubhouse for our raffle at the end of the show with 20 total entries. Oh, yeah.
Here we go. Let's go. Let's go.
All right, let's keep it rolling with some of your calls. Last chance to get in on the show. We opened with Kerry Rhodes saying the Jets are a 10-win team and they're going to the playoffs. I think he's nuts, but I certainly hope he is right. Ladies and gentlemen, this man is next. Where'd Kyle go? There he is. Hello, Kyle.
How are you, fellas?
What's up, sir?
So I think Kerry Rhodes, they say he's gone Hollywood. He's gone, comma, Hollywood. I don't know what he's thinking. 10 wins, that's out of control. I don't see it. Maybe if things broke that way, they could get to 8 or 9, I think. But, I guess stranger things have happened. I think the reasons for optimism is the infusion of young offensive talent. I think that maybe Glenn's desperation might be another reason for some optimism, right? Like he's going to be controlling the defense. If he has a vision for it and he thinks that they can be multiple based on the players that they brought in, they should be better. They certainly can't be any worse. And then, the offensive line is both a reason for optimism and, to what Nick was saying before, the depth is a little bit of a concern. So, and I think, Jake, your point about the kicking is well taken. I think you were a little too quick to poo-poo the whole LeBron thing. I don't think he's coming, but like if he had interest and they had interest, they should make that work, because it really that's what you see good teams do, right? Like that's what you see the Lakers do when they're going to repeat. They bring in like a McAdoo or a Spencer Haywood, or the Celtics bring in a Bill Walton. They bring guys that had been veterans where they had been the guy on other teams, and they become a bench piece that can be useful. And he wouldn't necessarily be that. He would probably
That's what I'm
be
saying. Like, I worry about the chemistry disruption. It becomes all about LeBron at that point. And like, what makes the Knicks special is like they were the true definition of a team. Like, and any given night, yes, Brunson's the superstar, but he's a very different kind of superstar in how he plays and his backstory. Like, they're the ultimate team. And I don't want to mess with the chemistry when I think what made this Knicks team so special is how tight-knit and close they were, and how they just went through the wars the last few years, and it culminated with what they just did.
Yeah, I mean, it would really enable them to go small if they wanted to. But, I mean, if he's only playing, 27, 28, 29 minutes per game, and he's going to spend time at the 3 and the 4, I mean, then Josh Hart really becomes your guy off the bench, your spark plug off the bench. I mean, I don't think you poo-poo it, is all I'm going to say.
So many Knicks fans will, though. Like, I'm saying that tongue-in-cheek before, but so many Knicks fans who were burned by him not choosing with the decision will hate that he chose them now after they won. It'll be very volatile.
To me, you can't do that. You got to leave that in the rearview mirror, because it's about the now and it's about the window. And I think he would help. He might help within the window if he bought in. Is all I'm saying. Ideally, they're probably going to add. I mean, realistically, they're probably going to add just another big to be in the rotation. But and hopefully they'll be able to get somebody who's quality. It might not be the guy that brings the quality that Mitch did, but hopefully he'll be able to stay a little bit healthier, and maybe he'll be able to grow into something. Guys, enjoy the 4th. I'm fired up. It's going to be a good time. There's going to be rides later. It's going to be a band later. And
you're going outside?
I'm going outside. I've been inside at this desk in this 8x10 office for too long. It's time for Kyle to spread his wings, and I plan on doing so.
Your skin's going to be fired up after about 20 minutes out there.
How many are you putting down?
Hot dogs, chicken sausages, steak, whatever's available, burgers. I'm going over to my brother and sister-in-law's later, and I probably have a little bit of it all.
Enjoy,
I appreciate
Kyle. Hell yeah.
I appreciate your time, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, the great Kyle Clifton there. Outstanding call. Let's go back to a man who knows how to eat a thing or 1,000.
Oh, shit. You son of a bitch. I just got a little gas.
Beast, tell me what the July 4th spread looks like.
Well, there are showers and thunderstorms, but that's not going to stop me. And I'll get the grill started about 3 and pump it up a little bit. Watch a little cowboy movie, either John Wayne going, "Feel your hair, you son of a bitch," or "Hey, laser lips, your mama was a snowblower." You ever see that's Short Circuit? Johnny 5.
Johnny 5, stay alive.
That's right. Hey, Johnny 5. You know, the all new Johnny 5. And don't forget, he was also in Short Circuit too, with one of my favorite artists going, "Los locos kick your ass. Los locos kick your face. Los locos kick your balls into outer space." Check it out. Short Circuit. Great movie, by the way. Johnny 5 was, major malfunction.
Beast, do you hear that? That's Mad Max music.
If Mad Max ain't yapping about jets, that boy, he's jamming. He's slamming, freaking dancing, wall smashing. I'm Jake Asman. If Mad Max ain't ever stopped yapping, that boy, he still be dancing. Then call Jake Asman. He got an orange wall.
Not today.
Beats, what's your plans for 4th of July, honestly?
Do you have anything to do with the brain?
I have a lot of things to do, Beats. We have a big 4th of July. We have a big 4th of July celebration. We're going to be celebrating America's 50th this style. And unlike you, Beast, who's going to root for England, I'm going to be rooting for America in the World Cup. We're going to root for America.
I'm going to say it's like George Carlin. What does that got to do with the price of tea in China?
Yeah.
You sound like you're as boring as a Henry Kissinger, who's got the Dalai Lama online.
Honestly, Beast, I'm pretty much more entertaining than you. I could probably carry a segment. I could do the Wheel of Champions today.
Your hands are free. Reach
to celebrate the 4th of July. Beast, I could do the Wheel of Champions for 4th of July.
Yeah, right. Get a life, moron.
I have more of a life than you.
Your hair. Fix your hair. You look like a crumb bum.
Beast, I can do a USA chant than you. USA! 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 USA!
Shut up, please. My God, it's like, God, can you not be any more dumber? I don't know what's wrong with worlds like you. I don't know what rock you climb under, but I'm gonna say it's once like certain people. If you don't understand the language of this country, then get the hell out of here.
Beast, just take a joke. Come on, I was just asking about your 4th of July plans. You're making everything too serious. I was asking about 4th of July.
All right, to the Mormon Tabernacle Choir, let's hit the notes. Version.
I can do better than you, Beast. Let's.
You're
as maniacs, throw in the chat. Who has a better virgin chant? Virgin.
You suck.
As maniacs. Who do you think's better, me or Beast?
I'm sorry, pal. You don't got the bands. You don't got the balls. Stick to your Blink 182. Stick to your Papa Roach. Stick to your Queer Knots and all the other fruitcake bands, whatever it is. Stay off my AC/DC Motorhead Metallica list. You're not hard. You're soft.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Those two arch rivals, man. Nothing like it.
Yeah. You got to just sit back and let them go at it.
Incredible. Derek in the Asmaniac raffle. For one, I'm counting the names. Last call to get
Good
in.
job.
Thank you very much, Derek. Johnny Boy's got Wesley Walker on the show later. Jake, thank you, bro. Nick, you sexy man. Happy. Oh, it's Addison's birthday today?
His daughter. That Addie. His daughter's Addison.
Oh, okay. Okay. Happy B-Day, Addie. Happy B-Day, America. Jets winning season uploading. Let's go, Knicks. America F. Yeah.
Good job.
Oh, how about this from the big fella here before we get back to the calls? Beast, give us an energetic USA chant, and I'll donate 10 memberships. Has to be good, though. F England. Wow. So, big fella, will any of the gifted memberships go to Beast for the raffle if Beast is able to give a passionate USA chant? Now, that's a great question.
Can Beast spell USA?
Should we ask him? Ladies and gentlemen, the Beast. Beast? Beast? Go to what? We can't hear you.
Go to another caller.
Say it louder.
Go to another caller with pain.
Say it like you mean it.
Go to another caller.
Use your manners.
Now say USA all the way. Are you on the toilet?
Oh, holy my God. Yes.
Where are you?
I'm on the track. Holy my God. You motherfucker.
I can't hear you. You're too far away.
I'm trying to grit my teeth and bite the sheet to get rid of the pain.
He's trying to bite what?
The seat.
I'm biting the sheets.
He's biting the toilet seat.
You're biting the toilet seat?
Oh, the sheets.
Are you in your bedroom?
He's biting a sheep.
Oh.
Are you going to poop yourself, Beast?
You freaking nuts. Oh, holy my God. I can't.
We can't hear you.
I said
Yeah, ever be closer to the microphone. Be in pain over here where we can enjoy it.
Yeah, bring your pillow to the desk.
Yeah, you pillow biter.
What are we going to do for the raffle? Does Mad Max need to step in?
You won't go. I am trying
He rises from the dead.
Any consideration on changing your diet so you're not in physical pain every day? All right, that's weird.
What are you doing with a hammer?
This is not the ordinary hammer. This is the Al Bundy hammer. Did you ever see the episode where he said, "This is my dad's hammer"?
Beast, I might be driving through Chicago in like 2 weeks and stopping in. I was thinking about coming by, but now that I know that you walk around wielding a hammer, I might have to pass, buddy.
We got heat waves coming up. I already took a look at the European models, and I took a look at many other models that I've been seeing.
What happened to your pain?
Beast, if I come visit you, can I shave off the hair?
I'll knock you right on your ass so fast you'll be spitting teeth.
Yeah, Nick, you'll be
Don't
spitting
ever
teeth.
think about it. Don't even think about it.
What if we do it on the show? Like, I'll be the first person from the community to come visit you. Wouldn't that be cool?
B, say it's hammering time.
Do I have to sound like Sting and say these things like Sting did?
Also, can we get a USA chance so Big Fella will gift 10 memberships for the community?
Do I have to sound like Crow Sting and just say,
You could say USA all the way.
touch my hair?
USA. USA.
You'll be a dead man if you touch my hair. Touch mine and you'll be wishing that.
Please,
Just
Big
chant
Fella
for
wants to
America.
give 10 memberships in your honor, but you got to chant USA.
You think I got enough? You think I got enough right now from yesterday?
I think you could chant USA and have 10 chances to win a prize. That'd be pretty cool. You wear a MAGA hat all the time. You can't chant USA?
Let's see. Did I take blood pressure? Did I have my blood pressure checked this morning? Yeah,
probably not. Look at you.
Yeah, I have. I got my thing on my phone that states that my blood pressure's been checked, and it's already starting to sky a little because of tempers. Yeah, and also, it drives my temper a little hotter. The heat. The heat drives me crazy.
What about Mad Max? Does he drive you crazy?
He's a Looney Tune. Pretty soon, I mean, 5 more years, he'll wind up in the Looney bin.
I think BC needs to learn to take a joke on the show. We just try to have a little fun on this show, you know.
Time's over, pal. You don't know my life. You don't know nothing about me. And if you knew my life, you'd be freaking on the ground screaming mercy.
Max, can you give us a USA chant? Maybe that will inspire Beast.
USA! 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 USA!
Beast, your turn. He always turns his camera off when Mad Max appears. Well, Beast, we'll give you some time to think about what you're going to say in your USA chant.
Rejected. Sorry.
Last call for the raffle. I got 10 memberships from Major Poonage that just came through. Let's go, Poon. Hit it.
It's J-E-T-S. Jets. I love Fireman Ed, too.
Damn right. Damn right. Hit it, Fireman Ed.
The Jet fans getting a little crazy.
Here are the 10 from Major Poonage, who is in the Asmaniac raffle coming up at the end of the show. Johnny Boy, Courtney J, Brandon, Jose Delgado, Jason 22513, Oog1, Jet 68, Joshua Burns, Aaron Messed Up 225, JG 91181, all receiving a gifted membership from the Poon Man. Poon with a super chat. Beast should give Gary's diet a try for 30 days. Beast, will you give Gary's diet a try?
I don't trust Gary as far as you could throw a box of rocks and milk duds.
Hey, Beast, can you put your camera on? We can't see you.
You think I got enough on my plate right now?
I don't really care what you have on your plate. You call into the show, the video
Your
show.
plate is always empty. You eat it all. There's nothing on your plate.
There's no plate that should concern anyone. It's a holiday weekend. We're sitting here. We're enjoying. Big fella just pulled the deal off the table saying it's disrespectful to America, and he's disappointed in you. How could you disappoint the Beast Whisperer?
How do you not chant USA?
It's July 4th. You wear a MAGA hat. I don't understand what the problem is. If Big Don was on the show, he'd be chanting USA.
Yeah. Think of Hulk Hogan walking down wearing the American flag and giving a thumbs up to the crowd. Channel your inner wrestler, goddammit. Forgive me, folks.
What type of patriot are you, Beast?
I'm Mel Gibson. I'm the real
He
thing.
played an American patriot in the movie called The Patriot. He'd chant USA.
He may have been the first to chant USA.
Yeah, but there's one thing that people don't realize. I'm the real bout machine.
All right.
I'm the next Kenny Omega.
Hey, hold on. Before you go on that rant,
I'm more
what's
powerful.
the problem with USA?
I'm God.
Why won't you chant? There we go. I am a real American. Come on, get into it.
Yeah, you look at that backside of mine. See, I might not be the Undertaker. I'm not Kid Rock. I might be like Ted Nugent, but I stand by my principles of guard duty.
Come on, do it. Do it for the Hulkster.
USA. How hard is it to chant for the country you live in?
Yeah.
Well,
the country that makes the Twinkies you consume, that we can see where they went.
Your hat says "Make America Great Again." Derek says, Beast, I love you, but you're really letting me down. You're crushing the true patriots that tune into the Jake Asman Show.
Yeah, well, nature's calling for my name on the toilet. Nature calls.
So you're not going to be here for the wheel?
You'll hear me. I'll try hold it in, but I'm not gonna rush it because I'm not gonna take X-Lax like Jeff Daniels did when he did the one scene in Dumb and Dumber going.
Why won't you chant USA?
That's not my team. That is not.
It's not a team. It's a country. You live in the United States of America. It's afforded you the rights to sit on your ass in an attic all day.
It is GSH, and for your information, I work with worldwide leaders that I have to deal with from across the seas.
Name one worldwide leader that you work with.
There's plenty of them. There's plenty of stars out there.
Name one.
Hey, that's part of my deal.
Well, they don't respect you because you don't respect your own country. So now you got to swallow that pill.
Why would anyone want to work with you? You can't even chant the name of your country.
You know how many pills I take?
We don't want to know.
I don't really think that it's relevant to the question.
And those pills are made in America, so you should appreciate it.
Beast, I thought it was a layup to get you to chant for America. I thought you were Mr. Patriot. This is shocking to me that you can't chant USA.
Horrible.
I thought this was a layup.
Hey, I live for American sports, but not like this.
All right, what about for the hot dog contest?
Yes.
Chant for the hot dog contest so that Kobayashi doesn't take it back.
Hey,
Beast, are you a Democrat?
I don't eat hot dogs like that. I'm sorry, those are disgusting that way. Mine
Are you a
grilled.
Democrat? Did you vote for Kamala?
What are you, high?
I mean, it doesn't sound like you're a Republican if you can't chant USA.
Yeah. Someone once said, some people got the brains of an oxymoron.
Is it true that Bernie Sanders is
I'm
your
just have
favorite
the brains
politician?
of a moron.
Thank you. Thank you.
Are you a Mondami guy? You want to move to New York?
Do you know he's a communist from Uganda?
No, the only communist I see is the man who won't say USA all the way.
I mean, we're gonna have to start calling you all these names because
Beast, I
you
can't have a communist be in charge of my Wheel of Champions.
A freaking heart attack.
All right, I'm not stopping at Chicago to see you now. That's off the table too. I'm not stopping to see you.
Bye, Beast. I don't support communism on my show.
Yeah, I don't have to stop. Yeah.
Papa Jet is in the Asmaniac raffle for 5. And ladies and gentlemen, our next caller is Papa Jet.
Holy shit, look at that beard! He has a beard, he's the man. Ain't no Santa Claus. Papa Jet loves the jet. He's one handsome son of a bitch. It's Papa Jet.
Hey, Papa.
Hey, guys. Got me?
We got you. Thanks for
What's
getting
up, brother?
5. You're in the raffle.
You're welcome. Hey, Jake, this came in. I don't know if you can see it.
Oh, there it is. That's the
Nice.
And you know what's great? Mimosa's the one who won that on the show. She wanted to give it to Papa Jet. And Mimosa, I see, just sent in a huge super chat here for 10 raffle entries. So it's all coming full circle with Papa Jet calling. And Mimosa, you are the absolute best. We will get to your full super chat right after Papa's call here. But that is the power of the Asmaniac community right there.
It
The
is.
best people.
And actually, I was having last few months haven't been going good for me as far as work. So I had a really stressful day, and then I was going through the Discord and I saw that she messaged me, and I was like, wonder what she wants, And it really made my day. It was a good shot in the arm for me,
Nice.
So God bless her, I can't thank her enough. Corvette's definitely in top 3, my wide receivers there. But Jake, when is the Miami game going to be nailed down as far as tickets and all that stuff?
Very soon. I was trying to get it done this week. I just didn't have time because I just had some stuff going on with work stuff. But pretty soon, there'll be a link just like last year for people to lock in how many tickets they want. I think we're going to limit it to a max of 4 people because we have about 70 total tickets available.
Okay.
But it'll be very similar to last year, similar section, same price point, tailgate before, and then opportunity to go on the field after. So there'll be a link, and I'll post it all over the Patreon and the Discord for anyone who wants first come, first serve at it.
Yeah, I had a very, very good time last year. I loved it. And the Dolphins is my most hated team. And my son's probably been to 5 or 6 games, and he hasn't seen the Jets win yet. So hopefully,
no.
I don't know if he's the jinx or what, but, and then Nick, like I said, the last couple of months I've been off. But you interviewed Walker and O'Brien?
I did. I've had Wesley Walker on. I've had Connie Carberg on. And then this past Sunday, I had Ken O'Brien. and surprised Ken with bringing on Wesley and let them talk about the Miami game.
Which was awesome. Everyone check that out.
That's
Yeah,
the best.
if you haven't, go check that out. The first hour was great. Ken O'Brien's awesome, and surprise, nobody knew that Wesley was coming in. So the chat erupted when it happened. It was a really cool moment.
See, you're taking me right back to my youth, you know, because Wesley's my favorite wide receiver of all time, and I love O'Brien. I know a lot of people talk about the Marino shit, but you could say every pick in the draft's hindsight. We could have had this guy. We could have had that guy. I mean, O'Brien was a good quarterback. I would take him again. But
he's probably the second best Jet quarterback ever if you look at it.
Yeah, yeah. But lastly, Nick too, and I apologize. I wanted to call in, but I'm doing it now. You had your anniversary a couple months ago, maybe, for your sobriety. Was that?
Yeah,
did I hear
3
that
years.
wrong?
March 10th was 3 years.
Well, God bless you, man.
Thank you, buddy. I thought you were talking. June 30th was losing my toe. I thought you were talking about that one that just passed.
No. But
Thank you.
well, I mentioned, I think the first time with you is about my brother, and he's even doing worse now. But I just wanted to congratulate you. Keep fighting a good fight, and I just wanted you to know. You know, I can't speak for everybody, but I can speak for myself. And alcoholism's been, I lived with it my whole life in my family, you know, and still living with it. But people like me, when we hear your stories, it just makes me happy.
Thank you.
You know, gives me hope. Like
put it out there for that exact comment. That's why I put my story out there. Thank you.
Yep. And just like I know, I think Pork in the Morning's another one that said he's sober. I think he's got a couple years in. But when I hear stories like that, it just gives me a boost, gives me some hope. And if not, at least I know that there's people out there that are beating it. So God bless you. Keep fighting a good fight, bud.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yep. And that's all I got, Jake.
Papa, great call. You're the best. Have a great 4th weekend. All right.
Yep. You too. Thank you.
You good, buddy.
Check it in. Well said there. And outstanding.
If I could, Jake, based off of what Papa said, tonight, 8:30, I'll be on, and I'm going to announce the next Jets legend that I've come to an agreement with to come on the show. So we're getting more and more, and I've got a couple more connections that are in the works.
Gase?
I said legend.
Which co-type?
I said legend. Listen, March 9th of 23, I would have partied with Gase, but now I'm good.
Oh, baby. Everyone check out Nick's show later. A lot of Jet content happening, even in the.
You know, I'm going to push that back to 9. I'm going to go on at 9 o'clock because I want to watch Wesley on Jets Worldwide tonight. So I'm going to push back to 9.
9 o'clock, Nick Shine. Check it out. Derek, super chat in the or actually it's an Asmaniac super chat, but Derek, I got you down with your gifted membership earlier. Happy 4th, everyone. Love you all. Go Jets. Shout out to Derek. Ladies and gentlemen, earlier the big fellow made an offer to Beast that he'd give 10 memberships if Beast gave a USA chant. Obviously, that has yet to happen, but the Beast Whisperer is on the line.
He's home, spell is on the bed. That's what feels good. On the road, spell is on the bed. In a dirty hotel room. Cause the show spell is on the bed. It's just more comfortable. He got a beard, loves the Jets, super chats. When the big fella sleeps alone, there's no room on his bed. That's a big fella.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Big fella, what do we make of Beast not able to say USA?
I am not happy about that shit, bro. Check this out. This is how we do it. All right?
Oh, that's me.
This is how we do it. And my twin Nick Shine, he got me this shirt.
That's great.
Awesome.
Nice.
Awesome stuff. This is America's 250th birthday, Beast. Get your shit together. Get your shit together. We needed a USA chant, and you didn't do it. That's messed up, man. That's messed up.
For years. I mean, I've tried to do everything as much as I can, but this is insane. It's like it's taken to a new level of intensity, and the intensity has to stop before it gets out of hand. And if I have another
Who's he on the phone with?
Enough of the breakdown stuff. It's America, bitch. Let's go.
Who's he on the phone with? Lou B? Who else could we call it? Gator?
Which I don't.
USA. Let's go.
I don't understand
Beast.
why I'm treated like dog meat. It's hard enough.
You're not being treated like dog meat. It's America, motherfucker. Let's go.
Like everybody fucking.
That's why you're my twin. Sometimes I can't say these things, but you got me covered.
Beast. When do you think he'll notice the image of
There it is.
football?
Hey, this is America, Jack. Come on.
And I'll tell you this, ma'am, if you've seen the shit,
Man, no way
it's a
he's
woman?
got a woman's phone number. It's got to be customer service or like the pizza place.
I've done every possible thing I could do, from praying to breaking my back, breaking my will.
Stop talking to her and talk to me, bitch. Let's go. It's America.
Right. It's another freaking day, and it's like, how much more do I got? The heat's been driving me crazy. I'm trying to keep everything under a belt leash.
This is so fucked up.
Hold on, I'm gonna call him on Discord. Hold on.
Okay.
See if we got him.
USA.
Hey, buddy.
Well, look what
You're on the show, buddy. Can you chime in with us?
Since COVID, my temper has been through the roof. I mean, my bank
Enough
account
with the temper.
My
Is he on the phone with
destroyed.
AT&T?
Trying to do things right. No, everything keeps getting to be a freaking mess.
From the post office.
That's why I'm so freaking madder than anything. And then just the other day, you try to get something done. No, you find out the taxes go up again. It's like,
Where do you pay those taxes? What country?
What planet is this society we living in today? I don't get it.
We don't speak old English, bro.
Are you talking to a world leader?
I mean, how many pot shots am I gonna take? I feel like I'm fighting the whole goddamn world by myself. Taking on asshole after asshole after asshole after asshole after asshole after asshole.
It sounds like he's talking to Zelensky.
I have to fight. It seems like I have to fight. It's like the movie Spaceballs. It's like, how many assholes do I got to deal?
Whoa!
Asshole. Well,
Hey! Stop it.
Call him again. This is outrageous.
Stop it.
Hello?
This is not normal. Nothing
You're
is
right.
normal these days.
You're sitting shirtless in your attic on the internet.
USA.
Treats me like shit like this. It's not fucking normal. It's like
USA.
He declined it.
That never happened.
My mind is freaking gone off the rails, and
that never
I don't have
happens.
many friends here. I mean, everything here is a joke. It's become a
Where are your
joke.
friends?
I don't understand it.
I feel like I'm reliving the past year.
I've
on
never
the
been
phone,
happier
bro.
with somebody not answering the phone when I call.
Oh man.
Hello? Trying to do a show here. Do I have to go to Mad Max for the Wheel of Champions? Max, are you able to send us to the wheel?
I can send you guys to the wheel. I can send the wheel.
Mad Max. Let me
do the USA.
USA. USA. USA. USA.
USA.
Max, while we got you, real quick. You live in New Jersey. Are you coming Saturday to the party down at AC?
Let's see. I have an FC Mama game, but I'll let you guys know next week. But I can do. Let me send you guys off to the Wheel of Champions. Jake, can I send off?
I'm not ready for the Wheel of Champions yet. I just wanted to know if you could do
We're
it.
having a
If
good
Beast
time, man. Why are you
is
trying to end the show?
unable to do it himself.
I could do the Wheel of Champions.
We'll keep that in
You
mind.
Hey!
ass moron face.
Hey!
Wait,
Hey,
you said
get those
you suck
headphones
ass
off.
USA. All right,
Hey.
he kind of said it.
Pay attention to us.
I don't know. Let me call you guys right back. All right, I'll call you guys right back. Talk.
Listen.
I was on the phone talking to a counselor for a crisis.
What's
your
the crisis? You have gas?
Personal, dark, stress. Dark.
Bro,
Very
why
dark.
won't you say USA? Why won't you chant it? We live in the greatest country in the fucking planet, and it's our birthday.
I'll say in any of the planets.
We know that. We know that already.
Come on, let's do Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Oh,
USA.
I got somebody in mind.
In the meantime, Frank P in the raffle for 4 more says, "Congrats, Nick, on all your success. You deserve it, brother. Onward and upward."
Thank you, Frank. Very kind of you.
Frank's the
Just
man.
don't let go of the rope.
Don't let go of that rope, Nick. Frank is right.
Nice. So, wait, you took the flag out of his hand? That's how anti-American you are? I had that.
I bought this.
He had a 4x4 and he had the
What is this, fucking China?
Psychopath.
I
What are you
bought this a
doing?
long time ago at a flea market for with a 4-pack. The 4-pack came with the ring. It was $50. I got it with that.
Now, Beast, let's get to the real issue at hand. Why you won't say USA?
I'm not gonna answer this call. Hey, whoever the hell this is, I'm not gonna break $129 worth of money. Guys,
man.
You want something done?
Nick, thank you for the shirt. I don't know if you caught that. My internet was fucked up, but
I did, man.
Okay.
I love it.
All right. Thank you, man.
Well, I told you, after when you got it, I had to order the same exact one.
Hell yeah, we're gonna wear it together in Nashville, bro.
That's it.
Hell yeah.
That's it. And we'll see how many people come up to me and call me you, and you got to tell me how many people call
I will
me.
for sure. I will for sure. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, no, it's going to be great, man. It's going to be great. Barstool. I'm actually headed over to Nashville next weekend. That's why I can't make the show down in Atlantic City, but I may stop over there, again to get the feel of the place again, and scope it out for everybody, but yeah, it should be good, man. It should be really good.
Beast, how many hot dogs / footballs are you eating tomorrow?
We'll see, because I'm going to a party.
I thought you said you were not friends.
Where's that party located?
No, not many. Not many of them left.
Oh, okay.
Where's the party?
Bro, that's great.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna be drinking because I'm not going down that road again. Forget it.
Good. That's
You know
good.
what they're going to do at the party? They're going to chant USA. Are you going to partake?
We're gonna enjoy the party, metal, and good things. And I may even smoke.
So you're going to go to a party on America's birthday and not celebrate America?
Hey, it's a good day. It's a good day to get high. It's a good day to relax. Why? Because I need that.
Candyman says, "Beast, don't let go of the chant." He's right.
We know that.
You realize 250 years ago, if they didn't sign Declaration of Independence and stuff, you wouldn't be able to do that shit, bro. You gotta fucking celebrate.
Yeah, Mel Gibson didn't defend the honor of the country to be America. You wouldn't even have this moment.
How ironic is that Beast's biggest adversary is Mad Max, who was played by Mel Gibson.
Wow. Nice.
He doesn't even know who the hell Mel Gibson is. I mean, this new generation doesn't have the balls enough to go like I could. See,
Mad Max has got bigger balls than you. He's not a communist. He's proud of his country.
Communist, my.
What are you going to flip the grill over tomorrow at the 4th of July party you're attending?
You're a communist,
Psychopath?
Beast. I used to think you were a red-blooded American. Now I don't think that at all.
Well, if you really want to fight, if you're looking for a fight in an alley behind the parking lot, get in the cage, and we'll see how you can go if you can last 5 minutes in the cage.
I don't want to fight. I just want you to say USA, USA.
Where would that cage be located? In Canada, Mexico, or somewhere else?
The ass kissing club. I don't kiss ass. I'm gonna say like Scott Steiner once said. I don't kiss butt to get on TV. See, I am the man. I am legit.
Max, what do you think of this?
I think Beasties is just take it easy, celebrate America, calm down.
You know shit. You know nothing.
Max, show him how to do a USA chant.
I'll teach Bees how to do USA. Be like, USA, 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 USA.
Max looks like the Rock'em Sock'em Robots when he's doing it.
I don't know. Mad Max is in the mix to do the Wheel of Champions. Beast, I can't have a communist be my raffle wheel guy.
He's no worse than little Timmy that I watch on 1980s Gamers. He's like that little annoying guy named Timmy. Going, can I play with you? No, Timmy. No. Yeah. And then that little Timmy guy was, I want to go to Robot Land. Well, yeah. He reminds me of little Timmy.
What are you talking about?
There's a guy that
ask that question.
Yeah, you know, B, sometimes I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
I lived through the 80s. I don't know anything about little Timmy, bro.
Beast, we're running out of time here.
I'll send you a video of the guy that
I don't want to see a video of little Timmy, bro.
What the hell is this guy?
Beast, I'm running out of time for you, man. I'm trying to help you. Only combies don't chant USA.
I understand that.
Then just say USA.
I got a lot of dark personal problems that I'm not going to address.
Right, and they'd be far worse if you didn't live in the United States.
Sure. You know what?
Yeah. Try getting mental health help anywhere else.
Go live in Gaza. They'll treat you great there.
As Tony Schiavone once said, or should I sound like Harrison Ford? I'll see you in hell. Ha!
I'll see you in Iran, you communist.
Oh my God. I tried, gentlemen. I tried to get him to say it.
Well, you know what? You revealed the traitor, and I think that's more important than anything. We
Well,
have a turncoat amongst us.
I still have faith in him. Hopefully he can move past this, but man, for not to say it on the 250th anniversary, come on, bro. Even New York City's dropping the ball today in Times Square for the 250. So I don't know, man. It's a big day. Beast, I'm sure we'll talk about it later. Please be better.
I would ignore those calls. I would ignore those calls until he does it. Everybody should go radio silence with him until he does it.
All right, gentlemen. Have a great 4th of July. Love y'all, and talk to you soon.
Big fella, you're the man.
Enjoy.
We tried. Nick, I'm going to get to the raffle so I can let you drop off here because it's hot as hell. But I appreciate you coming on. I'm glad that you're not a communist, unlike apparently Beast.
USA. All day, every day, baby. Thank
Ladies
you
and
for having
gentlemen.
me, sir. I appreciate you. If you haven't already, subscribe to the Nick Shine Show. A lot of good things coming. More former Jets have agreed to come on and do the show. We're going to make those announcements. One of them will be revealed tonight, 9 o'clock. Be there. Take some time out of your holiday weekend. Spend a few minutes with your boy. Thank you, Jake. Go Jets, baby. Playoffs!
Playoffs? Beast, last chance to do USA. Otherwise, we're going to have to go to the bullpen. Last chance to be proud of being an American, damn it. We will have a new man send us to the Wheel of Champions for our raffle coming up. First, let me just acknowledge Mimosa's super chat. We shouted it out, but I wanted to read it on the air. Jake, great radio show this morning. Looking forward to meeting so many of you next weekend in AC. Did we have a kicker yet? Oh, the kicking battle continues to be Cade York and Jason Sanders, at least going into training camp. Yippee. But next week's going to be a lot of fun. I'm glad Mimosa is making the trip. I know a bunch of people are coming from all over to be there next week, which is going to be so much fun. It's 1 week from tomorrow. I can't believe it. GangreneBeachClub.com to get your tickets. Wayne Corbett's going to be there. Nick fans. Luby has Larry Johnson. That he's going to be there. So we got you covered for everyone who's looking to make a day or a weekend out of the experience at HQ2 next Saturday. Nick Shine in the house. He was just on the show. He says, have Beast read this. I'll ask him to read it, Nick, but I wouldn't expect much. Beast, can you read Nick Shine's super chat? Beast, can you read Nick Shine's super chat? Mad Max, can you read Nick Shine's super chat?
USA, USA, USA.
Just don't let go of the rope.
Again, Mad Max is not a communist. Beast, what do you have to say for yourself?
Clown
No. You're still a loser.
Clown
Still a loser.
show.
You're a Mets
Say it
fan.
with me, Mike.
Clown
show. Clown show. Clown show. Clown show. Clown show.
Sad. Today's closer, Snowball, on the line before the raffle. Hello, Snowball. And goodbye, Snowball.
People used to call me Pits. That's why I shave my goddamn body here. That's why I shave my pits. That's why I want to stay fresh.
Why did they call you Pits?
Because I used to stink.
Incredible. Ladies and gentlemen, I am counting all the names. We're going to spin the Wheel of Champions. As you see on the screen, it's a helmet signed by both Wesley Walker and Marty Lyons. Ladies and gentlemen, are we ready for the Wheel of Champions to be spun? The answer is about to be yes. Joining us now to help us spin the Wheel of Champions is this man.
If Mad Max ain't yapping about jets, that boy, he's jamming. He's slamming, freaking dancing, wall smashing. I'm Jake Asman. If Mad Max ain't ever stopped yapping, that boy, he still be dancing. Then call Jake Asman. He got an orange wall.
You muted yourself.
Ladies and gentlemen, as part of the Jake Asman Show special 4th of July edition, we're chanting USA, USA, USA for America's 250th. We have a special announcement. The Wheel of Champions. Take it away, Jake. Take it away.
It's time to announce the winners of the weekly Asmaniac raffle. Let's spin the Jake Asman Show Wheel of Champions and find out which Asmaniac is winning an epic prize.
Mad Max, thank you. Hold on. I shared the wrong tab here. Let me get the Wheel of Champions up on the screen. See, Beast, you threw me off here. I wasn't used to the Mad Max cadence. There's the Wheel of Champions, ladies and gentlemen. And now, the raffle, the music. Hit it. Good luck to everyone. This includes everyone from just today's program. Again, that is just today's program. Before we spin the Wheel of Champions, one last super chat came through the pipeline here. Nick Shine, who now is up to 6 entries on the wheel, says, I want the helmet. Let's go Jets. God bless America. Nick Shine, you are in the raffle for 2 more.
Good job.
All right, here we go, everyone. If you win to claim your prize, you'd have to shoot me an email. It's asmanjake@gmail.com. I need your name and address so I know where to send the helmet to. You're all entered in the weekly raffle, which, barring some Jet News Sunday, I'm going to save our next show for Monday because we won't do a 4th of July show tomorrow, and I doubt there's going to be much going on Sunday. Good luck again to everyone. Thanks for your support. We wouldn't be able to do this without each of you who tune in year-round, especially in the slower months like June and, of course, July. Here we go. One spin to determine the winner, and the winner is... Papa Jet America. F yeah.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Papa Jet's the winner. Congrats, Papa. Just confirmed to me the same address is where you want it sent, because obviously Papa recently got himself a signed Wayne Chrebet jersey among some other prizes he's won on the show over the last year. Well-deserved. Big thank you to everyone who entered. Big thank you to Nick Shine for coming on as today's guest. The calls were outstanding today. So thank you to everyone who tuned in. Check out Wesley Walker on Jets Worldwide, wide tonight at 7:30. Nick Shine is going live at 9. So there's some Jet content later today / this evening. So enjoy that. Everyone be safe this July 4th weekend. Avoid any JPP fireworks situations. We don't want that. Again, if you're in the New York area, stay indoors or be in a pool because God, is it hot. But you guys are the best. Thanks for making it possible to do the show year-round. Enjoy the 4th. USA, USA, USA all the way. And I will talk to you guys soon. Take it away, Pitts. Go Jets.
People used to call me Pitts. That's why I shave my goddamn body here. That's why I shave my pits. That's why I want to stay fresh.
Why did they call you Pitts?
Because I used to stink.
Rejected. Sorry.
Oh, hi. Jake wants me to ask you to click on the like button.
That's right, Lane. And if they don't subscribe to the Jake Asman Show, this team may never win another game. Let's go Jets.